Hey YouTube, this is Jaden Storm coming at you from Shadow Strike, and I have another discussion video today, and I'm going to be talking about, there are some break ride and boss card combinations that are just so stupid together. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 break ride boss monster combinations or punches. I don't know how you'd want to word that, so I'm going to call it my top 5 Cardfight Vanguard, Break Ride, and Boss Monster combos. I have 2 runner-ups, so I can show you those 2 as well, that are tied for the 6th place. So anyway, I'm going to jump right into this, so I hope you enjoy it. So here we go. So for my first runner-up, I have the Solitary Liberator Gancelot and Liberator of the Round Table Alfred. This Break Ride combo is very deadly because you're going to be able to give 10,000 power to your Alfred while giving plus 5,000 to 3 of your rear guards. This gives you a lot of power, and it helps feed what Gold Paladin does, and that is just spread power. Still a pretty good combination, in my opinion. People could say you could use Garmor with this. Like I've said before, I don't think Garmor needs Gancelot to be good. That's just my opinion. But Break Riding Alfred on top of Solitary Liberator Gancelot is still a very, very good combo, and is one of my runner-ups. For my second runner-up, it's from a clan that was just introduced to us, actually, and it's because these two together, I think, really, really are a pretty cool punch when you are put in the right situation. And the Break Ride is Shura Stealth Dragon Kujikura Kongo, and the boss is Shura Stealth Dragon Kabuki Kongo. These two together is a very deadly combo because with him, when you Break Ride, your opponent has to discard 1 card from their hand, and then you get to bind 1 card from their hand face down, and then with this, you're going to bind all their rear guards, so you are forcing them to only use the cards in their hand to guard, and you are preventing them from intercepting, which is a huge advantage, because you take away 2 extra cards that they can use to help guard your attacks. This combo together can lead you to victory. If you don't believe me, go to YouTube and type in the match between Ninja Master M and Nagisa when she's reversed, and just see how this combo won him the game, even though she was at 4 damage. She had 2 intercept units, 4 cards in hand, 2 of them being perfect guards. This combo was able to win him the game just because he was able to remove her 2 intercepts, take 2 cards out of her hand, and she was left with not much. I mean, this 1-2 punch is a very, very good combo that can lead to you basically taking away your opponent's resources to guard your attack, and that's why it is also one of my runner-ups. Now, getting into the top 5, I have here. So for my lucky number 5, this is going to please my friend Christian because it is a D-Police combo, and that is first starting with the D-Police Break Ride, Super Dimensional Robo Daikaiser, and Dark Dimensional Robo Dayusha Reverse. But you can make this the Cross Ride Dayusha as well if you would prefer. I just grabbed this because it was next to it. This combo is so deadly because with this Break Ride, you're going to be able to Counterblast 1 and have your Vanguard gain +1 critical and 10,000 power, and give it the ability to get rid of perfect guards and other shield from the Guardian Circle. And with this ability, you're going to be able to minus your opponent by 10,000 power, and you're going to get you're going to be carrying that extra critical on top of the Break Ride, so you'll be swinging for 23,000, at least, and then your opponent, if they perfect guard it, there's a chance that you can get rid of that perfect guard. So it leads to your opponent either double perfect guarding, laying down an ungodly amount of shield to make sure that even if you are able to pick one of them off, it doesn't cost them getting hit. So this combo together works very, very well. So it's number 5. Number 4 is Dauntless Drive Dragon and Dragonic Overlord the End. This Break Ride combo is very, very deadly. These two together is one of the best. This is one of the best break rides in Vanguard. And Dragonic Overlord the End, regarded by a lot of people as the best card in Cardfight Vanguard to this day. These two go together so well, and that's because in Japan, Dragonic Overlord the End, when it very first came out, it was the best deck there was, because it was a Crossroad Vanguard at 13k power that if it hit you, it was going to stand back up and just cause you more and more problems. And that was, you know, stupid. And then, just when the Dragonic Overlord format ended, they were thinking, oh, okay, so now the end's done. Then they came out with Dauntless Drive Dragon, and then you're like, you know what, now you don't even need the first Dragonic Overlord. You can just play Dragonic Overlord the End and break ride this on top of Dauntless. You're going to get plus 10,000 power, you're going to swing for 21, and Dauntless's skill guarantees the end a second attack, and then if the end's attack hits on the second attack, you can just stand him back up for a third one. So Dauntless and the end go together so well, so it definitely deserves its spot on this list. Number 3, in my opinion, goes to Blue Flight Dragon Transcore Dragon and Blue Wave Dragon Tetra Drive Dragon. These two go together extremely well, almost unfair. Transcore Dragon's ability is as follows. When an Aqua Force rides on top of him, the new unit receives plus 10,000 power and a skill, and that skill is when the Vanguard attacks during that turn, your opponent must discard a card from their hand. If they do not discard a card from their hand, your Vanguard gains plus 1 critical until the end of turn, and they cannot guard that attack. Now, Blue Wave Dragon is a restanding Vanguard, so it is going to be able to get Transcore's effect off twice, because Transcore's effect is if you attack with it for the second time, it gains a skill to where if a rear guard attacks and it's the 4th battle of that turn, you can counterblast 2 and restand him, and then when he attacks for that time, Transcore's effect will kick off a second time. So what you do is you go, okay, attack, discard, okay, guard the attack, hits or not, okay, attack with a rear guard, stand this back up, attack, Transcore again, now you guard. Even if your opponent perfect guards both attacks, they're going to have to drop 6 cards just to deal with both Tetra Drive attacks. These two together go well together so well, and they can cause a headache for your opponent and eat away at a very big hand very quickly. Number 2 goes to Illusionary Revenger, Mordred Phantom, and Revenger Raging Form Dragon. These two go together so well, it's almost unfair as well. Mordred Phantom. When a Shadow Paladin rides on top of it, the new unit receives plus 10,000 power, and you get to superior call 1 Shadow Paladin from your deck, and it one grade 2 one grade 2 or less Shadow Paladin, call it to the rear guard, and it receives plus 5,000 power until the end of turn. This feeds up on Raging Form Dragon, because Raging Form Dragon, the best way to get abuse him is to have a full field. So you can break ride on top of him, giving Raging Form plus 10,000 power, putting him at 21,000, getting a rear guard out. Normally you're going to go after your Blaster Dark Revenger and retire a unit, or you're going to go after your Masquerade to get your 12k attacker. That way it'll be 17,000 by itself, and then you're going to save that rear guard for your last attack. You're going to attack with your first rear guard first that is unboosted by Raging Form's ability. So you'll normally have like a 16, 17, or even something like a 19k column. Attack with that first. Then you're going to attack with Raging Form. He'll have a boost, so he'll be anywhere from 21 to 30,000, somewhere in there. And then after that, you're going to you're going to use Raging Form skill to sack off the rear guard column that's already attacked and the Vanguard booster, and superior ride another, and then you got another attack with your Vanguard over 20,000 and another twin drive. So that one rear guard you call out of your deck before either attack in either twin drive, you can just continue to boost its power with extra triggers if your opponent perfect guards your Vanguard's attack, or you rip a critical trigger and they let the attack go through, or if you rip any other attacks triggers and they let the attack go through, you can just give it all to that rear guard and just boost it up even higher to make this combo even more deadly. These two go together very, very well, and in my opinion are definitely deserving in this list. And then, in my opinion, the best Break Ride and Boss Monster combo together right now, in my opinion, belongs to Starvader Infinite Zero Dragon and Starvader Chaos Breaker Dragon. These two, oh my god. For the simple fact being, you get 2 free locks at no cost. Literally no cost. You ride, lock 2. Then you can use your Dusttail Unicorn and his ability to lock 2 more, and in your opponent's next end phase, you can Soul Blast 4 Starvaders from your Soul, retire all 4 of those units that you locked, and draw a card for each one, and then start your turn and draw again. These 2 cards together, guys, go so well together. It's not funny, because you draw 4 while they minus 4, so they neg 4, you plus 4. That's an 8-card gap, because when they start their next turn, they have to replace, or they're going to have to try to replace all 4 of those spots that you just blew up. These 2 together go so well together. Also, for the simple fact being, he's a Starvader, so he just feeds that soul with more and more cards that you can Soul Blast and pop lock units and draw more cards. So Chaos Breaker and Infinite Zero Dragon, in my opinion, are the best Break Ride and Boss Monster combo right now. So let's go back over my list. For my 2 runner-ups, we had Gancelot and King of Liberator of the Round Table, Alfred. And for my second runner-up, we had the Nubatama Break Ride, Kuchikura Kongo, and the Boss Monster, Kabuki Kongo. For number 5, it was Super Dimensional Robo Daikaiser, and either one of the Dimensional Robo bosses, being Dayusha Reverse or Ultimate Dayusha. I'm not saying that the first Dayusha isn't a boss card, it's just not one of the main 2. Number 4, Dauntless Drive Dragon and Dragonic Overlord The End. Number 3, Blue Flight Dragon, Transcore Dragon, and Blue Wave Dragon, Tetra Drive Dragon. Number 2, Illusionary Revenger, Mordred Phantom, and Revenger Raging Form Dragon. And number 1, Starvader Infinite Zero Dragon and Starvader Chaos Breaker Dragon. So anyway, guys, this is, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did not enjoy the video, please let me know why you didn't, so I can make them so I know what to do to make them more enjoyable for you in the future. As well as if you did enjoy the video, please also let me know that you did enjoy it. So anyway, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so for deck profiles, discussion videos, random rants, all kinds of fun things. As well as I have an open suggestion policy for videos, so if there's one you would like to see, please just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to get one made for you if I can. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe to the channel for me. Thumbs up this video, and I will see you later.